Good morning. I'm here to do a reading today on the collective and how the Holy Spirit is working through it. First, we'll draw an oracle card and see what the tempo of the spirit or the collective. We all know that there's a spirit upon this earth, and there's also a collective. Um, what can I say? A collective is a group of people who think the same. So there you go. So there's a collective for politicians, there's a collective for spiritualists, there's a collective for intellectuals, there's a collective for even, other things that we don't really like going on. There's a collective for liars, there's a collective for porno addicts, there's a collective for black magic peoples. There's a collective that the spiritualists work through. There's a collective of religion, all kinds of collectives. Let's see what we get here. Communion, that's a collective. Communion and collective are one and the same. A communion is a bunch of people who think the same way, or talk the same way, or feel the same way, or think the same way, or are the same way. And, not exactly the same, but they kind of think on the same level. Liars and thieves all think alike. People with integrity all think alike. Adulterers all think alike. People who are dedicated and supportive and faithful, they all think alike. So that's what a collective is, if you're not for sure. Okay, communion. I would say that communion and collective are close. To commune is to talk about what you feel, and to commune with others is to talk about something that you hold the same ideals and think about the same things. So let us get some astrological signs out here and see what we're all kind of like, what direction we're all heading in our thinking today. How are we thinking, and how is God thinking? So the first card I call out will be the power of the Holy Spirit, and I'll put that on top so that we can kind of see. God's working in strength today. We've got the lamb and the lion. So for those of you out there who are in that mindset of truthfulness, love, integrity, peace, faithful, well, God's got you covered with the strength of the lion. Yes, sirree, indeed. And so that's the collective we all want to be in anyway, right? We want to be in the collective of truth and integrity and working towards making ourselves better humans. Bringing out that image of God. No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being faithful, true, loving. Look what's on the bottom. Ace of Swords. True fact. Cut away those things that don't serve you. Lies will never serve you. Cheating will never serve you. It'll only make you feel like crap. Addictions don't serve you. It's only going to make you feel like crap. Especially those addictions that take you away from your family. Right? Page ones. Those addictions that take you away from your family, overindulgence, lying, cheating, laziness, not wanting to get up and do nothing, no inspiration. Come on, people, we can be inspired. It's not that hard to be inspired. Now, the page ones, let's see. Speed of action, responsiveness, impulsiveness. So if you turn that around backwards, we're talking about laziness, holding back, and the impulsiveness. Yeah, Laziness, holding back, and just when you do something, you just do it impulsively. You don't think about it. You don't give yourself time to work it out. Just jump right to it and do it. And when you do things impulsively, they don't always work out the best like you would like them to do. And if you take your strength and hold back and use some patience, which brings in a lot of clarity, you'll be able to work things out fairly well. Don't rush in. Don't be impulsive. Be patient and think about your choices that you're making. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard. So this came out on the male side for the divine male. He seems to be, our men sometimes can be impulsive without sitting down and thinking about, or the male, the divine male. And we are all male and female. Some of us women who have been through a lot of hard times literally work from our divine male side to protect our divine female. So, from those who would squash us. And so always think about what you're going to do before you do it, especially if it's something that makes you feel like it might not be right. Okay, let's move on. Let's pull a card for the feminine. How's the women doing? Looks like the men are rushing in. Looks like God, the divine feminine, the mother God. You the mother God? Yeah, I'm the mother God. Mother Earth, Mother God. She gives us everything, don't she? The divine feminines are working on themselves. They're looking on the mat. See her got the mat, looking for truth, clarity, patience. 3 is the number of working together, finding a way to make things better, believing, looking at looking up. See him looking up. They're both looking up down there on the bottom. One's got a book, one's got a map, and one is working on something in the stars. He's looking up. He's dressed like the universe itself. He's a magician. So that's on the divine feminine today. So I hope everybody's doing good out there today. If you like this, I hope that you will please like, subscribe, share. Just a little story to let you know that the divine feminines are working together and doing their best. On the divine male side, looks like he's kind of running and impulsive and not stopping to think for a minute. Immature action. And then God is watching over us all with strength and clarity. It seems like we're beginning to move together. Relationships are changing, which is good. The dynamics. Women, the divine feminine, she's coming in stronger, of which she should, because we've been held down for a long time. And the divine male, or the God male, is kind of looking for his true self. He has been spoiled and doing anything he wants for a long time, a lot of them in a certain collective. They've cheated, they've lied, they haven't dedicated themselves to their wives or their children, and these are the ones that I'm talking about. And it's time that those who act like that us ladies totally ignore them. We cut them out with the sword of truth, and we shut them down. And the way we do that is to withdraw our energy from them. And eventually they will, move on and go away. For those of you who are having trouble with your male or female, it don't matter, but belittling, holding back, secrets, lies, those things that make a relationship so foggy and illusion, like where you don't really even know what's going on. I'm talking about that relationship. You ladies that just reach will know, confusion, fog, what's going on, are they doing the right thing, well, hold back and you'll know. Things will change if they're taking advantage of you. One more card. Ladies, our ships are coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, because men get treated bad too. Men get lied to, men get cheated on. It isn't a one-way street. It's the energies we carry, divine feminine, divine male. Some people are injured and don't heal, and when you don't heal from your injuries, you continue to do what you do. You never get better. You don't get over your addictions. You don't get over lying. You don't get over cheating. You don't get over laziness. You don't get over procrastination because you become stuck. When you don't clear your energy and make yourself a better human being, you become a stuck human being. Even if you go to work every day, you're like a robot. You don't know nothing. You just go to work and you come back home and that's it. Everything is daily scene of robotics. So the ship is coming in. Blessings are coming. The world is changing. Stand up on your feet, ladies. Stand up strong. I love you guys. Have a great day, and I will be back later.